Robert, has she blinked?
I don't think so. She's been pretty consistent in that respect. She's saying that she wants to be acknowledged, that he knew her, that he met her, and these things happened. I can't see him actually doing that, because to do that goes against everything that he has said. But he has point by point through his lawyers, 41 points, said issued denials to everything that she claims. And as it stands, they're both standing head to head, really, and not giving an inch. Now, that's normal, I think, Alistair, in a case where it could end at the last minute with a settlement. But at the same time, I've read a lot on this case, and I remember before this was even brought that a judge dismissed a lot of her evidence, Virginia Giuffre's evidence, and said that it wouldn't stand up in a criminal case. So this is a civil case. This is all about money. And essentially, he's not going to spend any jail time, whatever happens. So the reality here is, it's not a cut and dried case. And I must admit, when talking about this case, it slightly alarms me. I think in this country we are guilty until, innocent until proven guilty. And in this case, it seems that everyone is assuming, because of a Newsnight interview that didn't go particularly well, to say the least, and the people that he associated himself with, that Andrew is guilty. Now, and the fact that all these things have been stripped of him, that again is adding to it. I think there's other reasons for that.
Yeah, I totally agree with that thought. And it crossed my mind again. There's another spread, I think it's in The Sun, saying that Prince Andrew is trying to point out that in his version of events, it was Kevin Spacey who brought Ghislaine Maxwell along to the party, I think it was at Windsor, rather than him,
yes,
trying to separate himself from someone who has been convicted. That's quite important.
Well, the other thing is that a lot of broadcasters, ITV, our old friends there, did a documentary quite recently about this. And I thought it was quite alarming that one of the people they quoted as a source, an intimate source, and gave credibility, was a former static protection officer, Paul Page, who had served 6 years in prison for fraud. I thought that was extraordinary, that he was given any credibility at all. Given the lives he'd ruined, it was a £3 million fraud. So, it's almost like anything you can say about Prince Andrew at the moment because of what's happened. And he hasn't actually said a word in court yet. I'm not defending his judgment. I'm just defending the idea of you are innocent until proven guilty.